everybody, welcome back. So today's video is going to be kind of a YouTuber made me buy it / Amazon haul. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. So first I want to tell you who it was who made me buy these things. It's going to be Jessica Braun from Jam Beauty 89. She just launched her Amazon page where she lists all sorts of things on there for you to try. And that is where I've got most of these ideas from. First up are going to be these nail files. It's a 3-piece crystal nail file set. A few things I want to tell you about these because they are different. If you are used to more of this style of fingernail file, emery board kind of thing, most of us are used to sawing. You cannot do that with these. With these files, you have a grain on there, so you have to go with the grain, which I find going toward the end is going with the grain. If you're going toward this color handle, then you're going to be going against the grain. And if you do that sawing motion, you're going to feel a tug on your nail, and it's not pleasant. It's a little bit painful. So you definitely have to go in one direction with these. That is going to take a little bit getting used to. Again, if you're not used to that, if you're used to the sawing. Another thing on these is they seem to be a little bit magnetic. They do stick together a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be a very strong magnet. And you do get 3, which I think is great because you can get one, just keep it home, one to maybe put in a gym or travel bag, and then one in your purse. Now also, the smallest one and the middle one are this kind of dagger shaped where they're tapered to a point, while the large one is just this long kind of curved ending, and I think this is probably the thickest one as well. I've found that my preference is this style, the more tapered, little bit thinner thickness, I guess. I find that these two work better for my nail size and the shape that I want to achieve. The big one for me is a little bit too blunt. The tip, I really can't get in there as much as I'd like, but it is good to have 3 again. So these, while it is going to take a little bit to getting used to them and this style of nail filing, which is probably better for your nails, it is going to be a little bit of an adjustment. Next thing is going to be these cell phone clips. It's where it's magnetic. You can put this in your air vent, and then the little stickies go on your phone. And I had wanted to try the magnetic ones because I've had multiple ones in the past where it's some kind of suction to your windshield or sticky to your windshield. One of them had so much glue on it that when it fell off, I actually could not get the glue off of my windshield for the longest time. It was a mess. Now, I had seen these before and I hesitated. I didn't want to get it because I really didn't want to have to put this magnet on the back of my cell phone case. We spend money on a case. I didn't want to put this on there. But of course, I was watching her video where she was recommending this, and she said that she actually slipped the magnet into the inside of her cell phone case so that you're still getting that magnetic pull, but you're not having to stick it to your cell phone case. Which, hello, ding dong. So I went ahead and got these. I haven't totally made up my mind yet if I like this or not because the first time I tried it, my cell phone fell off. And of course, that can lead to breaking the screen, etc. I do have the iPhone 6 Plus, so it is a little bit heavy. The second time I tried this, I put it in a different air vent and it seemed to stay. So again, this is going to have to just be a little bit of trial and error because I don't want my cell phone to shatter because it's fallen off of this. In my vehicle, I have a Jeep Wrangler, so my air vents are quite a good distance from the floorboard, so there's more area for it to fall compared to other cars where your air vents may be a little bit lower and closer to your console. So that's another thing to keep in mind. So for these, I'll have to keep trying and I'll let you know. The next product I got is this Laneige lip cream. Now, I've heard multiple people talk about this one. Everybody raves about it, so of course I went ahead and got it. This one I wanted to try because I have such dehydrated lips. Yes. It also came with this little applicator. Looks like a little eyeshadow wand, but the end is more like silicone. So I haven't actually tried this one out yet. I plan on trying it tonight. But again, I've heard a lot of people recommend this, so I wanted to give it a try. Now the last thing I wanted to share with you, I actually did not see on her Amazon page. I was actually watching one of her older videos. I think it was a travel, how she packs for travel or something. And she had this travel blanket. And I just got on Amazon just looking in general for travel blankets, and I happened to see one that looked exactly like the one she had. Now, do I need that exact one? No, but of course, I was influenced and I wanted to have that one. So it is going to be this travel blanket that says Upgrade Me. It's this animal print where you can unzip it and there's your blanket. The blanket does stay attached. You just fold it back in here. As most things like this, getting it back into the original shape to go in here is not always going to be perfect, which if you're like me, a little OCD, that can be a little nerve-wracking. I folded it at least 3 times trying to get it back to its shape. But I have to say I do like this one. It's easy, it's portable. It's just a little bit bigger than my iPad mini 4 when it's in this form and not all out. So this one, anytime I travel or go on a short trip, this will be what I take instead of taking one of my other throw blankets, because it's not quite as full. So that's it, guys. That's everything I got on this haul. I was influenced on everything that I showed you here. Let me know, what are some things that you've been influenced by? Did you necessarily need it? Did you just want it? Whatever. Let me know. And I'll see you next time.